up, guys? How you doing? It's your boy Joel.
There you
Are
go.
you happy? I said it. And
I
Aich
think
Jones.
everybody's happy. Oh, you're like, and Aich Jones. Aich Jones.
Well, okay. It's your boy Joel and your boy Aich Jones. It's too much. It's too much. Your boy.
That's
Okay,
too much.
it's way too much. It's just too much energy.
I'm gonna wreck it.
Okay, today we're gonna be doing a clip from one of Bill Burr's comedy specials. I actually don't know which one because the video won't tell me. But let's just say it's called Epidemic of Goldigging Whores.
Oh, your mouth.
So we're going to go ahead and watch this. Now, don't forget to like and subscribe.
I'm gonna wreck it.
Same.
So,
I was supposed to be hitting the buttons.
and don't forget to also, I'm going to ignore that. And don't forget to also ring the bell notification to make sure that you get the new videos that are coming out.
Like
So-
when I talk.
And check out all the links
It's
here.
ignoring me at it.
That's
Don't
over
hear
here.
Don't hear anything.
Over here, all the links down there, and see some stuff,
Not
add some
even
stuff,
here.
be some friendly types.
You're not friendly
Shut
at
it.
all.
Shut it.
Just ignoring me.
Yes, I am, because you're not saying anything important. Anyways,
Somebody comment that Joel's an asshole.
I'm not an
please.
asshole. You're trying to interrupt me. I'm trying to tell people.
I said something. You told me to shut it.
I don't know what you said
Exactly.
because you were talking.
No, it was before that.
Oh, what'd you
Before
say?
that. I don't remember.
Well, if you don't know, then why the hell should I remember
I didn't
it?
say I don't know. I said I don't remember. I know.
If you
I
don't
just
remember
don't
what you said
remember.
5 seconds ago,
It was like 38 seconds.
why should I remember? Anyways, you just wasted very good time. No, it's okay.
When you hit the button, shut up. Why don't you shut
Let's
up?
go ahead and watch Bill Burr, Epidemic of Gold-Digging
I'm afraid to
Whores.
get married, man. Why man wouldn't be afraid to get married at this point? You know, look at Kobe. Look at the shit he's going through right now. Right? Guy's getting a divorce. His wife's gonna get $70 million. Never hit a layup in her life. Can anybody explain these divorce settlements? Can anybody make sense of these fucking things? Tiger Woods' wife, $250 million. She's a babysitter worth $250 million fucking dollars. Somebody, go ahead. Somebody, explain, justify it. Justify it. What, he cheated on her? I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. He cheated on her. Great, the relationship's over right then. Kobe cheated, right? Shouldn't that relationship been over right then? Why did she hang around like some jaded cop for 3 years trying to get her fucking pension, right? Get that 10 years in? I don't know, maybe that's too harsh. That shit bothers me, man. Dude, there is an epidemic of gold-digging whores in this country. And every night I put on the news, and I'm waiting for someone to address it. Every night, never see it, you know? And every night I bring up gold-digging whores, and the whole crowd pulls back like I'm up here talking about Bigfoot, right? Like I'm saying the moon's made out of cheese or something. Talking about whores, people. They're everywhere. How many? How many more great men are going to get chopped in half before we do something? Why is it so quiet in here? God damn, I don't get it. What is it? Is it women? Do you think I'm calling you? I'm not calling any woman here a whore, okay? So don't pull back. That's not fair, okay? If you brought up wife beaters, I wouldn't like pull back. I get it. There's guys hitting women, they need to be stopped. We gotta understand that gold-digging whores are the wife beaters for men. Yeah, they are. Except we don't have that Rihanna lumped up photo in the end, so it's not obvious. It's in the eyes. It's in the lines in your face. It's in Mel Gibson's high-pitched voice on the answering machine. I had to give up my Laker tickets. That is the sound of a man being taken for everything he's got. I gotta tell you, I'm envious of women, okay? I'm not saying your problems get solved, but at least they're taken seriously. You know? People, you got 1-800 numbers, you got ribbons, there's groups. People give a shit.
That's actually
Anything
true.
happens to a guy,
Yeah.
it's just considered funny.
That's still true.
Some woman cut her husband's dick off, threw it in the garbage disposal, and turned it on. People thought it was hilarious. They were, hey, Stumpy! Nobody cares. You think if a guy removed a woman's titty and threw it in the dryer, anybody would be judging him?
Why the dryer?
The country would grind to a halt. There'd be a moment of silence. The NFL would have some special colored headband everybody had to wear for an entire month. The most effeminate color they could possibly come up with.
Maybe eggshell blue.
All my heroes are going down. Arnold Schwarzenegger, another great man. Another great man. Taken down by that gold-digging whore of a maid he's got. And I'm not saying he's not a piece of shit for doing what he did. It was a piece of shit move. But how come only he got chastised? What about the maid? Why was she called the maid that entire story? She was never called a whore, ever. Just boggled my mind. She knew his wife, first name basis, played with their kids, fucked her husband in their own goddamn bed. That's right down the checklist. First ballot Hall of Fame whore. Right there. Never. Why do you think she hooked up with him? Because of that 1987 flat top he's still rocking? Giant space between his teeth I could put this mic cord through? Or do you think maybe it's all that kindergarten cop money laying around the goddamn bedroom? No, it's awful. It's a horrific thing to see as a guy, watching guys go through that shit, you know? And then there's no sort of examination of it. They just go, he's an idiot. Hey, he's stupid. That guy's stupid. If that guy's stupid, what the fuck am I, right? Does it even make sense? Why would you do that? Why would you accomplish all that and then fuck it up, hooking up with one of the ugliest human beings I've ever seen in my life? I'm not saying I'm a prize. I'm just saying, you know? It's got to be something beyond that, right? You know what I think it is? I think it comes down to the way he talks, you know? That dude should be unloading trucks in Transylvania. That should have been the height of his success. But because he's a great man, he had the balls to move to America. Became famous for lifting weights. I lift weights, nobody gives a shit. He lifts weights, becomes super famous. Did he rest on his laurels? No. Next challenge. I'm gonna become an actor despite the fact that nobody can really understand me. Against all odds, he starts making movies. Get down, there's a bomb, get out of there. Becomes one of the biggest blockbuster stars of all time. What are you gonna do next, Arnie? I think I'll marry a Kennedy. There's no fucking way you can do that. Cherry on top, I'm running for governor of a state I can't even pronounce, and he wins the election.
California.
Why wouldn't this guy think he couldn't bang his maid in his own bed and get away with it? This dude has been in the zone for over 4 decades. 4 decades, nothing but neck. Banging a maid in my own bed, dude, that's a layup. Are you serious? I had a hit movie with a midget. I don't even need a condom. Right? And then what happens? The smoke clears. Then all these trolls come out of the woodwork and start judging this great man.
Now stop.
All these fatties, these fucking old
A
guys
Whopper
who
for
never
her,
got any.
for
They're
him,
I'm just gonna
and
cut it out.
everybody?
Coming on
With
TV.
creamy avocado spread, crisp.
Reprehensible behavior. Fatties.
What kind of a
fucking old
public
guys who never got
servant?
any with their jowls.
Legacy is
Coming on TV.
absolutely reprehensible behavior.
Any idea what it's like to be tempted at that level? Right?
Legacy is
Like they have groupies as they waddle out to their Mercury Tracer. Parked on the other side of a dumpster. Really? You're beating them off?
Right? Like they have groupies as they waddle out to their Mercury
This guy, he's
Tracer.
not a great man anymore. Telling me
Beating them
because
off.
he fucked Alice? Really? He's still not a great man because he did that.
Oh
Then
my
that's the
goodness,
whole
it's
thing
so
over.
cold-blooded.
Anybody here think they could move to Austria, learn the language, become
Because he
famous for
fucked
working
Alice?
out,
Really?
then be a
He's still
movie
not a great
star,
man because
then
he
marry
did
into
that.
their
And that's
royalty
the
and
whole
hold
thing's
public
over?
office? How many
Anybody here think they
lifetimes
could
would you
move to
need?
Austria,
I'm on my
learn
3rd
the
attempt
language,
at Rosetta
become
Stone
famous for
Spanish.
working out, then
I-
be a movie star, then marry into their
How
royalty
can I
and hold
judge
public
these
office? How
guys?
many
I can
lifetimes
barely
would you
handle
need?
the
I'm on my
temptations
third
of
attempt at
Facebook.
Rosetta Stone
I'm gonna
Spanish.
judge Tiger Woods. Walk off the 18th hole with a busload of sand. I ain't even wait to fuck my brains out.
Facebook.
Sorry,
I'm gonna
ladies,
judge
gotta
Tiger
go home
Woods.
to the wife, right?
I golf. I don't walk off the 18th hole and there's a busload
No,
of
it kills me.
Scandinavian women waiting to fuck my brains
And there's
out.
no help out there
Sorry,
for guys.
ladies, gotta go home to the wife.
There isn't.
Right?
There's nothing out there to help you handle becoming rich and famous. There's
No, it
nothing
kills me.
to prepare
love
you
it.
for that
And there's
platoon
no
of
help out there
whores
for guys.
that's going to form on the horizon.
There isn't.
Right?
There's nothing
like
out there to help you
Braveheart.
handle
Faces
becoming
painted,
rich and
skirts
famous.
on, will
There's
run
nothing
down the hill. They'll
to
jump on
prepare
your
you
dick
for
in
that-
front of
for
your
that
wife.
platoon
They don't
of
give a
whores.
shit. Like Braveheart. I
Faces
saw one
painted,
article
skirts
written
on,
about it
run
on
down
Time,
the hill,
cover of
jump
Time
on your
magazine.
dick
It
in
said,
front
"Why
of
do so
your
many
wife. They
rich,
don't give a shit."
famous, and powerful men
not
act
even a
like
handbook
absolute
out there.
dicks?" Right? And the
I saw
article was
one
actually
article
written by a
about it on
woman.
the cover of Time magazine.
That's
Said,
like
"Why
me
do so
writing
many
a book,
rich,
The Third
famous,
Trimester,
powerful
and
men
What to
act
Expect."
like absolute dicks, right?
Ladies,
And
you're
the
going to
article was
feel the
actually written
pressure.
by a woman. That's like me
How the
writing
hell
a
would
book,
I know?
The Third Trimester.
You don't want to
and
hear
What
that
to
from me.
Expect.
What it's like to have a dick. It makes no sense.
How the hell would I know?
You have no idea
You
what
don't
it's like to
hear
have a
that
dick.
from me, right?
24/7.
Then why
Do
is
it.
this
Do it.
woman
Fucking
telling
do
me
it.
what
That's
it's
what
like
I'm
to
saying.
have a dick?
Do it.
Makes no
Do it.
sense.
Yeah, do it.
You have no idea
That's how we
what's
survive as a species.
24/7.
Every
Do it,
man
do
in
it,
here
fucking
is
do it.
programmed
That's what
to
I'm
fuck.
saying. Do it.
Right? Yeah,
That's
we
how we
are. Do
survive
it. Do
as
it.
a
Fucking
species.
do it. You know?
Every man in here
You
is
won't. That's the
programmed
only
to
reason
fuck.
why we don't.
85%
You know?
of the women in this room.
That's not you keeping your
Right?
dick in check. You know?
Yeah, we are.
Some
Do
guy
it, do it,
at Home
fucking do it,
Depot
you know?
working there, he wants to
It's
fuck
just that you
just
won't.
as many
That's the
women
only
as a
reason why
celebrity,
we
right?
don't.
But he
You
can't
know?
do it because whores
That's
don't
not
care
you
about
keeping
lumber.
your dick in check.
Right?
You know? Some guy at Home Depot working there, he wants to fuck just as many women as a celebrity.
But the
right?
second he
can't
hits
do
the
it.
fucking
'Cause
lottery,
whores
all of a
don't care
sudden, you know
about
that.
lumber.
Do it,
Right?
fucking do it. It wasn't effective. Like, and all of a sudden, this horse show up.
That's pretty
I'll do
good.
it. I'll suck it. I'll do it. Right?
But the second he hits the fucking lottery, all of a sudden, you know that. Do it, fucking
somebody's
do it.
got- somebody's
that
gotta
wasn't
step up.
affecting his life. Then all of a sudden these
All right?
whores show up.
I'm not even
I'll
blaming
do it.
whores,
I'll
really.
suck it. I'll do it. Right?
Guys, we're fucking idiots. What are we doing? Why are we working so hard and then giving
somebody's
it all
gotta
away?
step
This is a
up.
chick who did 3
right?
shifts
I'm
at
not
a
even blaming
fucking
whores,
Hooters.
really.
You know?
Just, guys, we're fucking idiots.
They're
What are we
fucking
doing?
bums.
Why are we working
Sitting
so
there
hard
with
and then
fucking
giving it all
Dorito
away
dust in
to
their
some
cleavage,
chick who
walking
did 3
around
shifts
with
at
hundreds of
fucking
millions of
Hooters,
dollars?
You know?
Oh my goodness.
I'm sick of
They're
that shit.
fucking
That's what the
bums.
law says. 100 years
Sitting
ago, I
there
could
with
beat you with a fucking
fucking
mop
Dorito
handle. I'd
dust
be like,
in
oh,
their
that's what the
cleavage,
law
walking
says.
around
Looks like it's
with
right.
hundreds of
Oh
millions
my
of dollars.
God.
I'm sick of that shit. That's
No,
what
it's
the law
unreal.
says. 100 years
And
ago,
all
I could
this
beat you
shit's
with a
going
fucking
down, and
mop
we don't,
handle.
we're
Be like,
not
"Oh,
doing
that's what the
anything.
law
What are we
says."
doing? Same old shit. Sitting around watching Shark Week, right?
No, it's unreal.
Watching shit about
And all
poisonous
this shit's
snakes
going
half
down,
a
and we don't-
world
we're not
away,
doing
just
anything.
filling
What are we
your
doing?
head up
Same
with
old
all
shit,
this
sitting
useless
around watching
information.
Shark Week.
What to do if you come face to face with the Bengal tiger?
Watching
Don't
shit
look
about
at it. Don't
poisonous
look
snakes
away.
half a world
Slowly
away,
back up
just
as you
filling
push your
head
friend
up with all
forward.
this useless
Right?
information. What to do if you come
All
face
this
to face
useless
with a Bengal
information,
tiger. Don't
yet
look at it,
hanging
don't look
between your
away,
legs is
slowly
this thing
back up
that
as you
could
push
crumble
friend
your
forward.
entire empire. 7 minutes or less. Don't know a
All
fucking
this
thing about it.
useless information, yet hanging
Even
between
worse, you
your
think it's
legs
your
is this
friend.
thing that could crumble your entire
Yeah, you know why?
empire.
Because your dick's
7
like a
minutes
dreamer.
or less. Don't
You
know
know,
a fucking
your
thing
dick
about
believes. It's like a motivational speaker.
it. Even worse, you think it's
I
your
don't give a
friend.
shit what question you ask it. It's always like, yeah,
You know why? 'Cause your dick- your
absolutely.
dick's like a dreamer.
Sounds like a plan.
You know?
Exit
Your dick
strategy.
believes. It's like a
Later,
motivational
we'll be
speaker.
fine.
I don't give a shit what
Where's your
question
dick
you
when
ask
you
it,
get
it's always
caught,
like,
right?
yeah,
Then it's just
yeah,
slumped over like,
absolutely.
yeah, that was a good
Sounds like
idea.
plan. Exit strategy. Later. We'll
You
be
have to
fine.
know that. Dude, your dick was the third base
When you
coach.
get
It wouldn't
caught,
hold
right? Then
anybody
it's
up. It'd just be
slumped
fucking
over.
waving
Yeah,
people around. Everybody, go in, stand up. You
Dude,
got it. You
if
got
your
it.
dick was the
Oh,
third
shit, here
base
she comes.
coach, it
Slide,
wouldn't hold
slide,
anybody
slide.
up. It'd just be fucking
Oh, you
waving.
guys were all I hope you had as good a time as I did. Thank you.
Shit, here she comes. Slide, slide. Oh, you guys were awesome. Thank you so much for coming out.
Okay. That's Bill Burr. Come on now. That dude, I honestly think like him, Dave Chappelle, Tom Segura, Bert Kreischer, Joe Rogan to a point because people still flip out about his stuff. But I think those dudes just like the purest form of freedom of speech. Like just we're coming up with crazy shit. We're trying to piece these things together and put clever ideas and build these little things and stories and all. Like, I find it to be friggin' useful, man. Like, I don't know why people get offended so much at comedy. I really don't understand it. I mean, I get that. I get inclusivity. I didn't say that correctly. Did I? No, that's exclusivity.
Yeah.
Inclusivity. I get that. And I understand all of that, which is not an issue. But I do understand something my mother told me, which is pure truth, which is I'm rubber, you're glue, whatever you say bounces off me and 6 to
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I mean, my parents taught me from a young kid, your happiness should not depend on the way others view you. ever.
In the words of Roxy Roca, which is a band in Austin, yay, happiness is a choice.
Mhm.
And that was one of their songs, and I always just love the message of that, because it's like, no,
Yeah.
it literally is a choice. You have to choose to get mad, or you can choose to be happy, or you can choose to turn it off if you just don't want to hear it.
I just don't understand the whole idea of like just getting angry for the sake of angry. I mean, if you're fighting for something, that's a noble pursuit, but you shouldn't be being distracted by things that don't matter.
Yeah.
That's a very important thing, because going down rabbit trails is just going to waste time. You're not accomplishing anything you're doing. You're just burning your wheels, you know, or trying to gain or garner attention or whatever else. So that's why I've never understood why people attack comedians so much, and they're like trying to go after them and ruin their careers and all this stuff. And I'm like, why do you want every person in the comedy scape to be like the people on Dry Bar? Oh my goodness. Dude, I would not want to sit there and watch only people on that scape. Some people are intelligent enough that they can do stuff with clean comedy or stay away from particular subjects. But in reality, some of the best comedy that's ever existed has been stuff that pushes the envelope. And it seems a little off.
That's what comedians do.
I mean, Daniel Tosh, George Carlin, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy. I mean, all these guys literally would say stuff that everybody would be like, should I applaud this? I feel uncomfortable. Like, you were made to feel that way.
Yeah.
And then laugh at the stupidity of it, you know? And that was it was like pure truth. Because no matter what was going on in the world, they could make jokes and talk about stuff that most people were not talking about. Like when it came to racism and drug abuse and all these things. Like, I mean, Richard Pryor kind of broke a lot of records in that manner. Like, hey, I'm going to talk about, you know, crack addiction, meth addiction, and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go over all this stuff. And honestly, he'd go through his entire set and you'd be like, wow, I did not know he did all that. Or I didn't know he did or knew or was in areas of experience, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's just like comedy in its purest form is truth. And it just feels like there's a difference between a comedian, a truly formed comedian, and someone who's purposely vindictive to be shock value because they're not clever enough to create jokes. So they just do shock value. There's not many of them that are successful, though.
Definitely not a long time.
No. And most of them are just very quick and they're just kind of pointless. And most people just go, oh, yeah, well, it was kind of, yeah, okay. They're not clever. They're not going to stick around long, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what always bugged me is it'd be people getting upset about like every little thing. Honestly, I'm glad we grew up in the times we grew up, which was, you know, 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, because that was actually a way easier time.
What's up, guys? 20% off entire store wide on apexenergydrink.com. Use the promo code MixItUp20 and you can get 20% off the entire store wide. Not just the energy drinks. We give you energy, stamina, focus, but I'm talking about the t-shirts, the duffel bag, and some other stuff that they have on there. And they're always adding new clothing. So go check it out, apexenergydrink.com today. Thank you. Bye-bye.
But yeah, dude, for me, it was just, hey, what's up, friends? Hi, friends. Want to be friends? No? Okay. And I just go about my business.
That's how reminds me of my little baby. She walks up and she's like, you're my friend now. And then she'll start playing. But she plays with everybody. Anybody she sees outside, she's like, Dad, I want to go outside. My friends are out there. I'm like, who the hell are these kids? I ain't never seen these kids. They don't even live in this complex. Those are my friends, Dad. I want to go outside. No.
That is not your friend. He's 35.
Basically.
He's playing basketball with several other men. Calm down. Yeah. Anyways, so you guys make sure you, again, like and subscribe.
As we said earlier.
All my links are in the button here below. And be sure to check back because we're going to be doing a bunch of crazy stuff. I think next we're doing a Doja Cat video. It's one of my favorites. Her song, anyways. I haven't seen the video yet. I haven't seen the video, but I suspect going to like it.
I expect great things.
I expect great things from Doja Cat. I love her music. Let's see that video. Bye, people.